Thank God it's Friday. Thank God it's Friday, the 10th of October. I'm here on Long Island in a very, very special place. I'm at Atlantic Boulevard and Byron Street in Wantaw. That's Wantaghh, not to be confused with Montauk. This is Wantaw, Long Island, and I'm here for a 45th high school reunion, and I want to do a room review where I'll be staying here at the most famous. I've just checked in. I've got my keys. I'm right here. I'm at the Jones Beach Hotel, and this hotel was built in 1927. 1927. It's a 98-year hotel. A 98-year-old hotel. So I'm as excited as it can be as far as hotels go. This one will be unique. Perhaps tomorrow, both restaurants are full of patrons. Tomorrow, I'll maybe do a ground floor review of some of the fabulous interiors and restaurant areas. But for tonight, I'll just do my room review, and I'm in room... where is it? 225. And this is 1929. Beach 1929. That's the Wi-Fi code. And these are the keys. One door is for the outside. It's a no smoking hotel, evidently, or maybe my room at least. And I guess if it's 98 years old, they probably don't want any smoking on the premises. One key is for my room, and one key, I think they told me, is for after 11 for the front door. So let's go inside the Jones Beach Hotel in Wantaw, Long Island. 11793, I believe, is the area code. And this is just a beautiful, beautiful, takes you back to a simpler time, a time where people actually communicated and believed in one another's politeness, I guess, for lack of a better word there. Here I go. I'm going to start fouling up the language. So let's go inside, go up to the 225, and hopefully look at the nice horticulture. We're supposed to have a nor'easter, they call it. Here's the front door. And we'll just go in here and try to keep this out of people's faces. And this is the lobby. This is where I checked in. Look at this. There's the restaurant. I don't want to bother people in there. This little area in here. Look at the old television. Can you see the old television? Some clocks, some coffee area, some water. Beautiful scenic beach scene with some rocky coasts, some beautiful magazines. Just wonderful. Again, I don't want to bother anybody. And let's go up and find room 225. So, Long Island, if you can see the map, I can show you exactly where we are. Wantaw, right around in here between Freeport and Animeville is Wantaw on the south shore of Long Island. New York City right here, Manhattan. Famous Long Island, 120 miles long. Montauk Point at the corner. The two forks. And just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful hotel that's just been around for 98 years. Look at this. It's still functioning properly. Beautiful as ever. Hello, sir. Look at the steps, how steep they are. These would not pass code today with their modern standards of architecture. Hello, sir.
Definitely. Hello.
It's just fascinating. Where are you from?
New York.
Yeah, I'm from Long Island. It's my first time at the hotel.
Same for us.
Wow. And so this is the first floor, or the first floor, and we're going to continue up for another to the second floor, I presume, and just some wonderful images on the walls. Beautiful images. Wow, say hello. Hello. Get that out of your face so you can say hello. Can you say hello? Anyway, let's go back up. Look at the steep stairs here. Beautiful handrails. I like to see a handrail. As you know, anytime you egress up or down a staircase, or even a ramp for that matter, it's important to have handrails, hold grabs, grab holds, and just, wow. That's 221. That's 214. There we go. All right. What is this? 225. So it's getting smaller. I'm going to have to back up and go the other way. Just some interesting art. This is an example of canvas on flat, sort of like a transition between light and dark images intertwined with the matte of the piece. So you put it all together and you get a contrast that's just, think of a sunset, and you can visualize this in your mind quite easily. And this again is October 10th. I'm in town for a reunion. This looks like another staircase up here. Is this more rooms up here? What the hell is up here? Look at this. 98 years old. Here's another handrail. That's good. Let's just see what's up here. We don't want to get in anybody's face. This looks like this is nothing up here. Oh, it sounds like there's people in there. Just a few rooms here. Look at that staircase. If you fell down that staircase, you'd probably wind up in an ER, at least an urgent care. And then, when you go to the urgent care, they don't do anything. They tell you go to the emergency. I said, well, I'm in the urgent care. I thought you were going to take care of me. Well, we can do just so much. What we can do is process your payment. And after that, we need you to leave and go to emergency. Look at the sheetrock. That's called sheetrock. See the sheetrock? That's naked sheetrock. Before it's treated with wallpaper or paint or varnish or paneling. This is the way it comes. All right, let's go. Let's look for 225 and get this room review going. 7 minutes and 40 seconds. Look at the old fire hose there. This is, I guess, before sprinkler systems and whatnot. We'll see what the room has. Maybe it does. They seem to have some modern equipment integrated in the building. Remember this from high school? Get everybody out of class real quick with that one. Here's another image of a landscape, beautiful Long Island landscape. Long Island used to be potato fields. Oh, okay, here it is. Is that it? 225, that's it. Here's the one from Chicago. So it's just Americana. Look at the two horses. And, all right, let's go. He told me the silver key is for the room. So we got 225. And this is old fashioned. Look at this. I should have showed you the payphone. I'll probably do that tomorrow. There's an actual payphone. So there's a double lock. I like to see a double lock. Okay. So there's a double lock with one key, which you don't see anymore. Oh, watch your step. Is that a step? Oh, it's like an incline is what it is. It's an incline. You have to, and here it is. You're looking at a room that's been around for 98 years. There's your deadbolt. Very good. I don't know why they call it a deadbolt, but let me put my things down. Okay, so let's go over this room as quickly as we can. We've got some nice hooks here. These are always handy to have. I'm always impressed when I see places to hang a bathrobe, maybe a pair of pants, a shirt that's drying, anything that needs to be hung. Something, just you want to keep it off the floor if you can, or off the furniture. And the way to do that successfully, time and time again, of course, are hooks. So I like to see the hooks. And we've got four hangers, which is nice. It's always nice to see that. They're thinking. It's a no smoking hotel, probably. Thank you. Please conserve electricity. Okay, so the light was on. I guess they knew I was coming. And this is a please do not disturb. If you do not wish to be disturbed, hang this notice on the knob outside your door and be sure to remove after use. Wow. And this is the maid. If you want the maid to come in here and hose you down or clean your room, change your towels, and just empty some of the trash, perhaps you'll hang that side as well. So that's a blast from the past. Okay, let's go. Let's move this along. Let's start, I guess, in the most important room of the rental is the. No doubt this hotel has been upgraded since 1927. There's it. Hello. So you got a blow dryer. I like that. I like a blow dryer that's accessible. Can you hear that? Can you hear that? Can you hear it? You got your low, you got your high, and you got your off. And it's accessible right here. And you don't have to scrounge it out of a bag or look for it in a shelf or under a drawer. It's right there, and I like that. That's a feature that I love. And here is your towel for your feet when you get out of the shower, or in this case, a bathtub as well. It's an empty trash receptacle. Wonderful. Beautiful toilet paper. Just remarkable. Let's see what the water pressure is. Very good. Not bad. I wouldn't say a generous, but you're dealing with a property that's 98 years old. I mean, what do you expect? Beautiful. Some ample soap. Some, what do they got here? They got conditioner and what is this? This is shampoo. And they've given us some more conditioner. So two sets. I'll be here 2 nights, tonight and tomorrow evening. Shampoo. So 2 sets of conditioner and shampoo. Nice towel. Ample towels. Towel rack away from the toilet, which I think is just a grand idea. Let's keep the towels away from the commode. And they did that here in a very, very cavalier fashion. They really did. Let's look on the back. Oh, didn't see any hooks on the back. I guess they're making up for the absence of hooks over there. Nice tile floor. Some spare toilet paper, which is always good to see that. Plunger. That's a nice trick. They always have a plunger. This is AIO. This is a new brand. I haven't been experienced with this AIO. I can't imagine who makes this, but let's give it a whirl and see what kind of flush we have with this one. And your standard flush activator right over there. And let's give it a whirl. Not a high volume of water by any means, but a very deliberate flush. The water was not that strong, and the volume of water was, you could even say, borderline weak. But it came out in a way that it compensated for its inadequacy in its volume, and really got together and I guess produced a pretty good flush. I mean, not this, like I said, not a strong flush, but a well-organized flush. If I can give it, let's see how long it takes for it to recycle before we can flush again. Still recycling. We'll have to to come back and we'll continue the review of the bathroom area, the commode, the CR, the restroom, the head, the shit house. There's plenty of names for these facilities and these rooms in every residence all over the world. Okay, I think it's done recycling now. And here's your commode, your shower. Nice shower head. Okay, let's see if we can repeat that flush. You see what I mean? It took 2.1 seconds for the water to collect in a group and to marshal itself into concentrating on that flush. And I think I like that. Again, it wasn't a strong flush, but it was an organized flush. It's one of the most organized flushes I've experienced. The way the water, it waits to begin the flush until all the water from every part of the bowl collects and gets ready to march forward into a successful flush. So I guess that's what I'm saying. Being that it is a weak flush, I think it compensates for itself with the gathering of the H2O in the bowl and resulting in a pretty organized flush. I guess I can give it that, a pretty organized flush. Let me see if we can get some pressure readings on the shower. That's pretty good pressure. That's not bad pressure at all. Let's shut that off. I'm reluctant to get the phone damaged from the water. This is not a bowed shower curtain. This is a standard shower curtain. And it just rests on these little handles on each side. So there's no bow factor on this shower rod. But I don't know who's gonna, another one of these wasted tubs, just too shallow. I don't know why they keep installing these useless tubs when they could just make it a stand-up shower. So that's the bathroom. And I think the blower is incorporated. Is the blower incorporated? Yes, I hear a blower. I think the blower is incorporated in the light fixture, which is a very unique and a very, very wonderful design. And I like it a lot. It saves ceiling space, and it cuts down on costs to have an integrated unit, light fixture and exhaust fan in the same unit. So it's very exciting when you see that. There's no doubt about it. Okay, let's just pan around. We got some coffee here, a nice little end table. Let me see this weight paper basket, completely empty and clean. That's very important. You don't want another guest's refuge. Still on, we've got, looks like a carbon monoxide indicator, H2O, not H2O, that gas chemical, that odorless, very deadly methane gas could be detected perhaps on that unit. This looks like your standard smoke detector, which is very important in a building of this age. Night table. Let me see what's going on here. These open up, beautiful, nice and clean. I don't see any problems here with the housekeeping or the staff. Everybody seems to be very conscientious, and they're doing a good. Here's a pull chain. You don't see pull chains too much. Look at that, and it works. A one-cycle pull chain, brass lamp. Can you see it? Let me just show you. I just pull directly down or north, and there it is. And there it is again. So just a wonderful, wonderful. Let's sit on the bed. Oh, this is going to be nice. I wish I was staying longer. Oh my God, that's a comfortable bed. And you could probably see from the images how comfortable it is. This looks like a California king, this bed. My God. This is a terribly big bed. This is going to be just nice. And the other lamp on the other side. Let's see if this will cycle properly. And pulling north again, and there it is. Let's go over this. Another clean, beautiful drawer. I've got conscientious employees working at this hotel. My brother Bruce and I and his friend Brian just had dinner at the restaurant, and it was excellent. It really was. Some artwork, some landscape images, 3 beautiful pillows, big pillows with a nice designed headboard. Look at the headboard. Where are you going to find a headboard like that? You know, it's almost before, 1927. This is, coming up to the Depression in 29. Before, of course, World War II. Look at the beautiful light up top. They call these globe lights or globe fixtures, very popular in that time frame. And then we have another beautiful mirror that matches the headboard. So very unique. Both end tables and your dresser and vanity or mirror all are all matched furniture. And now this is a little table here with a beautiful straight back chair. So you're going to get all the information you need from anybody with these beautiful. Let's sit down and see what it feels like. Oh wow, just enough cushion to hold the buttocks in such a position that you can sit there for hours and hours. And it's not like an airline seat where 60 million people have sat on the same seat that you sat on. And it's like a piece of wood. Let's open this and see if we can see where we were. I believe we're at the front of the hotel. Can I get this to open? Can I get this chair out of the way? Can I speed this video up? Where's the thing? Where's the thing to put this up? Oh, how does that work? Yeah, this is the front of this is where we were out in the street. There's is that the canopy? Can you see the canopy outside? No, I cannot see the canopy. But that's the street. So what is this thing? This thing you just pull? You just pull it when you put it up. How does that work? I don't understand. There must be some kind of pulleys in there. I haven't seen that before. That's quite. It has an air conditioner, which will be. We won't have to utilize the air conditioner because it's only about 58 degrees today, or this evening as I shoot this presentation, and then another one over here. So very nice. Some nice curtains, accents, microwave oven, clean as a whistle, beautiful. And let's check out the refrigerator. Look at the old radiator. See the old radiator? Oh, look at that. Nice. Cold. Is it cold? Oh, yes. There's some ice in there. It's cold. See the condensation on my hand? Very nice. Let's go over the drawers. I don't see a telephone. I guess there's no telephone. Beautiful. Clean as a whistle. Drawer number 2. Clean as a whistle. And drawer number 3. Clean as a whistle. Drawer number 1. Drawer number 2. I don't see any discrepancies or anybody else's remains of previous guests. So that's it. This is beautiful. This is contact paper. Have you heard of contact paper? It's an easy way to cover a surface. This is a marble motif. And as you can see, they've already applicated it over here on the nightstands as well. So I am very, very, very happy with this room. Let's see if this works. We got 2 remote controls, so that means we're in big trouble. Let's see what this one does. That one turns it on. And now we've got, what do we got? TV power. Oh, powering off. Now it's off. All right, I'm not going to waste your time with this. As you know, whenever you see two remote controls, you can go to the moon. They have driverless whammo cars or whatever they're called. They want to go and look for moon rocks on Mars, and they want to. Elon Musk can do all sorts of crazy stuff, but they can't figure out how to just make it simple with a remote control. It should be just one remote control on and off. Look at all the buttons. What is this? The inside of a cockpit of an airplane? Look at all this. Look at this. And this is what this is the day and age that we live in. They're so high tech. They're so high tech. Yet the television, you got to be some kind of PhD in remote control. So that's it. I'm going to close it here. I hope you enjoyed this room review. Tomorrow in the daylight, I'll do the rest of the hotel downstairs. There's a little bar off to the right, 2 restaurant rooms. There's even a payphone I want you to see. And maybe we'll do an exterior as well while we're at it. And you'll get the whole picture of this beautiful, beautiful, and here it is again, this Jones Beach Hotel. And there's your phone number. You can make reservations when you're on Long Island, and it might be just something you're interested in. It's close to the beach, and just south of Merrick Road, I believe, if you're familiar with this area. You have a great day, a great weekend, and remember, as Abraham Lincoln said, you're as happy as you make up your mind to be.